On this day in 2013, Pope Benedict XVI shocked the world by becoming the first pope to resign in nearly 600 years. But why did he resign? And who was the pope that resigned before him? Well, let's begin at the beginning. The last pope to resign was Pope Gregory XII in 1415. He left the job to go and find himself in Bali. Not really. It was quite complex, but essentially the people of the 1400s had found themselves in a position where they accidentally had two popes, a French pope and an Italian pope. In order to get back to just having the one pope, they decided that neither of these two people could have the job and they would elect a third person to do the job, which, you guessed it, did not solve the problem. It just meant that they now had three popes. So then they said, right, everyone, stop being pope for a minute. And then what we'll do is we'll just pick one pope. So Pope Gregory XII resigned in 1415 and Pope Martin V became the pope. An anti-pope emerged briefly, but everyone was so sick of this Russian doll of Catholic bosses that they just sort of ignored him until he went away. So, Pope Benedict XVI, real name Joseph Ratzinger. He was 78 when he was elected to the position. He was the oldest pope in centuries. He said that the modern world was changing so quickly and so profoundly that someone of his age was no longer suited to the papacy. He said that he had a lack of strength of mind and body, and to be fair, he was 85 years old at the time. Let the man enjoy a few days off in his old age. He was suffering from insomnia, he'd had quite a bad fall in Mexico, and he was struggling with all of the travelling that was required with the job. I do remember when he was in post, Pope Benedict XVI, he got a lot of stick for being in the youth. But I just wanted to use this platform to say that he wasn't an the media seemed to imply at the time. He was very anti as it goes, actually. He only joined because all 14-year-old boys had to join at that time. He wasn't enthusiastic about it. His 14-year-old cousin was murdered by the Nazis because he got Down syndrome. And he was only in the infantry because he was a young man and conscription existed, which, it happened on both sides. For all of the flaws of the Catholic Church, let's not remember this guy for being something that he's not, shall we? So, who's to say that you can't achieve something exceptional by quitting, right? I hope that this story inspires you. Quit your job, make history, or keep going to your job and pay your bills. I'll leave that bit up to you. But thank you so much for watching. Why not subscribe? And I'll see you tomorrow.